Hey guys, it's Oberstadt. To start off my first face type video for the month of March, I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I know there's been a lot of controversy on this palette lately about ingredients and what's in it, when it was made, that kind of thing. I bought mine in 2018. This one still has talc and mica in it. It does not contain carmine. So mine is you could call it the original formula. This one is still considered vegan. But I'm going to be doing 2 looks, same shades with this palette, and then we'll see how it turns out. I'm going to try and use colors that I'm not comfortable with. I'm going to be sticking in the darker shades here to try and create a look or two. I'm starting off 100% sans makeup, and then we'll do, face products after. So if you're interested in seeing what shades I pick and what looks I create with this, then keep on watching. Okay, looks like I sat down and looked at the palette. I went ahead and stopped recording for a minute. I'm going to be looking at using Chip 24/7 Enlight and Mfeo. So looking at the palette, we have Chip here. Then we have 24/7 Enlight is the first one here. And then Mfeo is this one here. So those are the 4 shades that I picked. And since this palette doesn't have a mirror and it doesn't have names, I think I'm just going to take a Sharpie and write on here. I have to find one that's fine enough to write on the palette. But this is the Sigma E25. I love this brush. I'm glad I bought it from Ipsy when I did. I understand why a lot of the Sigma affiliates love these brushes. I'm going to be going into that Chip shade first. Over here. And I'll be doing cleanup and stuff before I get into, doing face stuff. And then on the other side of this brush, I'm going to go into that Mfeo, whatever. The 4th shade in on the first row. And I started in the front, right up above my crease, and then I'm going above that other shade just to blend it a little bit better. And taking a little flat brush, I'm going into that 24/7 shade. And this brush is dry and it doesn't seem to want to put product on my eye. I might need to either wet my brush or use my finger. So I'm gonna rub this off really quick, and then I'm gonna go into that Enlight shade. Make sure I grab the right one. Enlight's the first one. Really just kind of a neutral, everyday kind of work look. And then with my finger into Chip, fallout on that one's real. Then going back into the first shade, I'm just lightly tapping . This is what we have so far. I think I'm going to take my pinky into that Enlight shade just to punch up the front just a little bit. Alright, for liner, I'm going to do my nude beige from This is the L'Oreal Infallible. And I think I'm going to take this black liner from Ciate and just kind of go 3/4 of the way in. And I'm going right up above my lash line. And just did a small itty bitty boop of a wing. So there's that side. And then for the other side, I'm going to go into Mfeo with the same Sigma brush. And then tapping into that chip shade. I just want to darken my crease just a little bit on this eye. And I'm keeping my eye most of the way open so that I can see where my eye folds up. And then blending a little bit onto the lid. And then going back into the first shade again to blend. Now for this eye, I'm going to go into a 24/7 shade, and we're going to do like a halo eye. So I'm going to put some at the beginning, and I'm going to try and leave the middle blank. And then put some out here. And then just connecting it up above where my crease is. Take a boop of the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. And then taking my finger into Enlight. And then going back into 24/7 and fixing any boo-boos and blending the edges. Okay, eyes are done. Let me clean up my face and use my face products, and I will be right back. All right, I am back with my face done, and let's work on the lower lash line. I ended up putting the same liner in the bottom waterline that I did in the other one. So I'm going back into, what is that, the chip shade? A little further down than I wanted to. So if you go a little too far down, just use your little beauty sponge as like an eraser. It works most of the time. And then going into Mfeo. And then taking Enlight and I'm putting it here. and underneath the very front, and then brow bone. And then I'll finish that one off with mascara here in a minute. Now onto this eye, I'm going into Mfeo. Do the same thing over here, and a little bit too far down. And then just lightly tapping into Chip. Going back into Enlight for the inner corner. The brow bone just a little bit. And then I'm gonna stick this right underneath the center of my lash line, where it is on the top lid. Trying to give some coverage back to that creasy area I've got on my lid. And then going into 24/7. Just kind of mimicking what I did on the top. Now for mascara, I have the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. So every time I do mascara, I'm like, don't sneeze, don't sneeze, don't sneeze, don't sneeze. And that is it. I used 4 shades. So to go back over them again, I used Chip, 24/7, Mfeo, I don't know what that stands for, and then I used Enlight out of this palette. Now, I think I can probably do like a red and orange look out of here for the like 2 look same shades. I know I really love, what is it, Sissy? Yeah, Sissy is probably one of my favorite shades in this palette, is this one right here. Ooh, that fell off. It's like a reddish pink shade. There's also this cranberry shade here that's called Cran Apple, but I figured maybe I could do a look with like this row, or like this one, and this one, and then maybe one of the lighter ones, I'm not quite sure. And then there are some purples in here that I could probably use. This one here is actually a purple shade, and I've got the purple here and the blue that looks purple. We've got this green here and this green here I could probably do a look with. So we'll see, depending on how I feel, what my filming schedule ends up being. Right now it's March 3rd that I'm filming this, and my cat died 5 days ago today. So this is the first time I've worn makeup and haven't cried it off, or haven't like randomly burst into tears. The last 2 videos I tried to film in February were just like that. Like I was in the middle of eyeshadow and next thing I knew I was bawling. So it didn't go very well. So anyways, I'm Rebecca Oberstadt. If you like these 2 looks, same shades that I'm doing with these, with the palettes that I have a new palette that just came in today. My friend Jason bought for me. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then this one here makes 6. I figured I'd better do a close-up. Very neutral looks for me. And it's funny how deeper, how much deeper set this eye looks with the darkness on the outside like that. This is my deep set eye. Six actual palettes to do looks with, as well as all of my single shades. So I will at least do 6 of the 2 looks same shades, and then I'll probably do Get Ready With Me's with the singles. So this is my first, actually today was the first time I've filmed since my cat died. So other than like the live stream that I did recapping my February Shop My Stash and the live stream I did picking my makeup for March, I haven't filmed anything else. So yeah, it's been rough, it's been hard, but I'm getting through it, and hopefully you guys are having a better week or 2020 than I am, and I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye.